Hello beautiful people, it's Sindafam. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking this video from the officer Tatum. You guys will have to see how the officer Tatum destroys this college student in regards to victimhood.
Black people in America don't have wealth like others because they choose not to generate wealth through investments and passing their money down.
Who's teaching us to do this?
We should teach each other to do it. Why does somebody got to teach? You want the white man to teach us? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, hell, teach us something.
Okay, no, you could teach something. You got a college, you could get in a college education. When you have children, teach your children.
So basically help yourselves. We know you have this 200-year head start.
That doesn't matter, bro. You don't have nothing to do with
it.
You don't have nothing to do with that. What's going on? What's your name?
I'm Chris.
What's your name?
Chris.
Chris? Okay,
Yeah.
Chris.
I noticed you have the unless I read wrong, you have the Make America Great Again.
Yeah, I do.
I want you to tell me exactly the point in history where America was great.
You know,
As
it's
a
funny.
black man.
Point to me a time in history where America wasn't great. Tell me where it
The birth
started.
of America.
No, point in America where America
was
wasn't
built
great.
on murder and thievery and deception. What do you mean?
Now let me explain this to you real quick. This is for everybody to listen to. Everybody always have this perception that we shouldn't acknowledge America as being great. America started at a certain point and grew and came better over time. No country that you know of was 100% perfect at the foundation. No country.
You
no
didn't answer my
country in the
question.
world. No countries in Africa, no countries in Europe. You can name it. Everybody started at a certain point, and it became greater
You
over
didn't
time.
answer my question.
Ever since you've been alive, America has been the greatest it's ever been.
You think so?
100%, brother.
Exactly, the officer Tatum is spot on, and this is exactly what they don't teach them in college. Because if you look at history, no country got where they are at as a result of doing only good things. Lots of countries weren't better, but now they know better. At least they are trying to an extent. So why are people faulting countries for the bad or for the negative things that happened in the past? Why don't people want to move on and see the greater and come together to work and have a better country? Why don't nobody want to see that? Obviously, these college students has been told to or taught to see issues or see the problems with America rather than to see the good in America. Why are people instilling this type of mindset? And it's even worse that people will go to college, pay thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars just to think like a victim. Like, make it make sense. Why are you spending hundreds of thousands of dollars just to see a problem rather than fix one if there is?
You can name somewhere else that's better than America, and why don't you live there?
I'm not sure.
I know you're not sure because they don't exist.
Were they
Show me somewhere else that's as diverse as America. Anywhere.
As diverse?
That's as diverse.
What does diversity mean if people are
Opportunities
being
for
discriminated
all
against?
people. Show me another country that give opportunities for all people like America.
Do you
does.
think we have the same opportunity as everybody else, as
Who-
black people?
Yeah, 100%.
With a 200-year economic head start on us and no
What's stopping
reparations?
you now? Aren't you at this university?
Yeah.
You're at the university just like all these white people. How's that any different? Can't you?
I want you to go two blocks that way and tell me
Forget
where
that.
they at.
You can read. You can go to class. You can make good grades. I'm hoping that you're making straight A's. How is America stopping you from doing that? And
it's
how
not
is it
stopping
stopping
me.
you from being prosperous enough to go down the street and make a difference in your own community? How is America stopping you from doing
Why
that?
is it my responsibility to make a difference in my community that was sabotaged from the start?
I don't.
Well, you see this, you don't think it's a job to fix the issue that is wrong with this community. So whose job is it? If you constantly see a problem and you don't want to fix it, so what does that say about you? Or you don't have intention to fix it, because obviously nobody else would fix the issue that is wrong with you except you wake up or you decide it is time to get up and fix the issue or fix what is wrong. So collectively, people need to come together to fix what is wrong as long as there is an issue. So he's not bothered about fixing the issues, but he's out here complaining and talking about how bad his community is or how bad the community is. So I mean, you've gotten an opportunity now, or you are close to having an opportunity. Why not create an opportunity where you can fix your community and have a better community for yourself rather than complaining? I think lots of people need to stop complaining and start collectively fixing the community or fixing what is wrong. You cannot always depend or wait for people to come do it for you. As long as you see an issue and you've got the power, or you can, or it's something you can do, you have to start fixing it. Because who are you complaining to? Who exactly are you complaining to come help you fix something that is wrong? Obviously, you saw something and I mean, what is holding you back? What exactly is holding you back? Because this is a college student, exactly. So what was written, or what did he write in his college essay? Obviously.
How's America stopping you from doing
Why
that?
is it my responsibility to make a difference in my community that was sabotaged from the start?
I don't think. Let's go back to the
Do
foundation.
you think the CIA planted drugs in our communities?
They didn't make you sell it.
Do you think they?
No. I agree.
Do you think they
I
burned
read
down
stories of how
black
the CIA,
businesses? Do you know what Black Hollywood is?
Let's go one at a time. I've heard stories that the CIA planted drugs in the inner city communities. Not every black community, but in some. They still don't make you go and sell drugs to your brother, do they? Why are you not selling drugs right now? Because it doesn't make sense for you to do that. You have an opportunity to go to a university, get an education, and make yourself better and make your family better in the next few generations. Nobody's stopping us from doing that. I'm sitting on campus right now, and all these people are listening to me.
You know what's stopping
What's stopping me?
Money.
In America, what's stopping you from making money in America?
What the f is not stopping us from making money?
You
what
go
the
to the
fuck
same
do you
university as
mean?
all these white people. How you got a different?
Exactly.
You said what? Excuse me?
We're in debt.
That's
That's
our
our fault. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, right?
Okay,
we were never given boots to begin with.
Let's start with this. I actually went and graduated from a university. So I'm not a guy that didn't go to college. I had a full scholarship, so I didn't pay for school in my undergrad. Graduate school, I paid for out of my pocket. I did not get a loan. I mean, I did not have to get loan forgiveness or nothing like that. I had $11,000 worth of debt and I paid it. How is that different than anybody else out here?
Because everybody doesn't have the same opportunity.
I'm black though. How did I pay my loan off and you can't? Or
where you from?
Wait, I'm from Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Dunbar High School.
Fort Worth,
right
Texas.
in the hood and stop 6. Right in the hood and stop 6. How did I get to this point if America's against me?
Did everybody in your neighborhood get to that point?
Well, different choices. There's a lot of people in my neighborhood that made it out because they made better choices. I could have sold drugs. I didn't. Why? Because I wanted something better out of my life.
What do you say about the disproportionate wealth? Is that
okay?
Does that not matter?
It's about culture. How much money do you save?
I don't know. I'm in debt, bro.
You in debt. How much do you invest?
I don't know.
How did you get into debt? Who chose to come here?
Me.
Well, that's you laid it out. Now, when you come here, for every college student here, this should be an investment into your future.
Right.
Anybody that know anything about making money knows that you have to invest to get to the next step.
You may be
in debt. You may be in debt to make an investment to get to the next step. So if you do this properly, this is a debt investment to make more money in the future. If you come here and clown around and take a major that won't put you anywhere, then you just got into debt for no doggone reason.
You know what is most interesting in regards to this is the fact that he's in an expensive college. Okay, let's say the college is not expensive, but I mean, we all know college is expensive at this point. And he's here on college debt. Let's say he's on college debt and it's expensive. And he's here and he's still thinking like this with this type of mindset. So exactly what are you investing on? What are you spending? Because obviously you have to give up something to get something. So if he's still having the exact same mindset he used to like get into this university, so what's the point? Why are you there? You're not learning nothing. You're just going on college debt just to remain the exact same way you were when you got to the college. So what are you? Why are you even making a fool of yourself? Because none of this is making sense. How is it that at this point people would rather choose or rather stay victims than be victor? Because obviously he saw something that was spectacular about going to college and he got in, or he is in college with college debt, but he's not ready to have a positive mindset, change his mindset. He don't see it as his responsibility to fix his community, to help his community. So whose job is it? If it's not his responsibility to fix his community, whose job is it? He's rather spending his time and energy complaining about things that are wrong with the community, things that are wrong with America, but he doesn't want to even make a positive impact. Listen, you can force or you can take a horse to the river, but you can't force it to drink water. It's just the sad reality or sad truth.
It's a cultural thing. Black people in America don't have wealth like others because they choose not to generate wealth through investments and passing their money down.
Who's teaching us to do this?
We should teach each other to do it. Why does somebody got to teach? You want the white man to teach us? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, hell, teach us something.
Okay, no, you could teach something. You got a college, you can get in a college education. When you have children, teach your children.
So basically help yourselves. We know you have this 200-year head start.
That
we know
doesn't
we've
matter, bro.
sabotaged
You don't have nothing to do with you don't have nothing to do with that.
Oh.
You don't have nothing to do with
I
that.
thought you said one at a time.
You don't have nothing to do with that.
Also, now the white man should come help you fix your community, right? But I thought America is so divided. America is a racist country. They're not doing nothing for black people and all of that. So now is the white man's job to come fix what is wrong. Oh, make it make sense. So the white man should come and teach you how to fix or what is wrong with your community. But the white man hates on you. The white man is racist. Really interesting, but it's not your job. You saw something that is wrong. It is not your responsibility. It's not your job. It's the white man's responsibility to fix it, because it was the white man who sabotaged or who destroyed your community. Interesting. And yet you are in college.
We know you have this 200-year head start.
That
we know
doesn't matter, bro. You don't have nothing to do with. You don't have nothing to do with that.
Oh.
You don't have nothing to do with that.
I thought you said one at a time.
You don't have nothing to do with that.
I don't have nothing to do with what?
The 200 years that you're talking about.
Yes, I do. Have you ever heard of generational trauma, generational wealth? My people don't own anything.
Where you come from?
Nothing.
Where you come
How can
from?
you build something when my people come from nothing? I come from South Memphis.
And I come from Stop 6.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I went to university.
What does comparison mean?
It
what
means
does
that
comparison mean when the statistics say that we are behind?
We're not behind. Some people are behind. We're not behind. Why? Because we make positive decisions. He's not behind. He's not behind. She's not behind. Do I want to go point out
on a
black
college
people?
campus.
But does college guarantee us success?
You're on a college campus.
It depends on what you do with what you have presented to you. You were born in wherever you were born at. Look at you now. What's the difference between you and other people that didn't choose?
Opportunity.
How did you get an opportunity that other people didn't? You were in debt, so you didn't have the money. You didn't have the money to pay for it.
My parents didn't have much, but they had enough to keep me out the hood trying to make some money any way I can. I know people who have no anything. They have to go out there. They have no other choice. They have a horrible education. Do you know what the education system is like here? It's horrible.
Talk about generational trauma. So now he knows people who don't even have the opportunity he's got. So what does that say? Oh, you have a better opportunity than others. Now you have the opportunity to go to college, learn something really interesting, learn something really good, come fix your community and give back to your community. That's a way to help your community. But rather, you want to choose to complain while you are in a school better than some people you know that could not even get or that don't even have the opportunity. So make it make sense. Who is more privileged? But no, you still want to invest and waste your time, your college funds, or your college debt to complain, investing that time and energy to complain, while you know that there are some people that don't even have the opportunity you have. But no, it is the white man's fault. America is the one that caused this. It's generational trauma. It is generational trauma, but you've got the opportunity now to go to college, mix up and learn something really interesting, and also improve and help your life, your family, your community. But no, talk about generational trauma. How are people so feeding into victimhood? Like, is not making sense.
Okay, so let's explain it like this. I wanna make sure we talking at the same level.
All right.
So in America, every single person has an opportunity to do something with what they have in their hand.
And we have nothing in our hands. That's the point.
Let me say this. I believe wholeheartedly that God gives you a hand of cards to play. Hear me out.
God gives you
Hear me out. God gives you a hand of cards to play. Not everybody's hand is the same. What you can have a full deck of great cards and you play them poorly, you won't make it in life. You can have a bad hand. You play them strategically and you play them right, you'll do good in life. You had a not so good hand growing up where you grew up at. You made positive decisions that led you here. That's the hand you've been dealt. Everybody don't have a freaking silver spoon in their mouth. America is the only place.
They proportionately
Who
do.
is they?
Everybody else, man.
Everybody else like who? Are you saying white people? Brother, you in the same situation as all these white people and you playing the victim.
Am I?
You at the same university?
Am I? What does the same university have to do with anything?
You go to the same classes?
I had a 4.3 GPA in high school. I did what I was supposed to hit. I did what I was supposed to do.
What's your GPA now?
3.6.
Brother, what's holding you back then?
That's the point. Everybody doesn't have a 3.6. Everybody is
Did
not.
you just get a 3.6 because you woke up one day? You studied, didn't you?
Right. No, I actually didn't.
You didn't study.
No.
So then you have a gift that you can go and make a 3-point something and don't even study.
Right.
Brother, I mean, I don't know. I think we're wasting our time talking to each other. The bottom line is that if you study, you work hard, you play the cards that you're dealt properly, you will be successful. This country makes more millionaires than anywhere in the world. You can talk, Oprah Winfrey came from nothing. Tyler Perry came from nothing. I mean, you go down the list. You go down the list, brother.
Why are you naming rich black people?
Because these are the people.
Why are you naming
what
rich
about me?
black people?
All right, me.
You talking about me and you. I'm talking about everybody in the surrounding, everybody outside of this bubble.
Listen, man, you're a product of your decision making. You're an example that you can come from nothing and come to the university.
A product of your decision making when the majority
you
of
came
others
from
are a
nothing and
product
you're at
of
the
their
university.
environment.
What are we saying? You came from nothing, you're at the university. Well, how about you go and teach other young men like you that grew up where you grew up how to do what you did to get here, period. What's the problem in that?
Exactly, the Tatum. Problem solved. Because imagine a college student dancing around, moving around, worried about everybody that don't have the opportunity is God. But he has the opportunity. Go out there to teach people. Go out there to be a good product and let other people also benefit from what you've learned. But no, you stay out here complaining, and you also have the opportunity to also make other people be like you or be better. But no, that is not your responsibility. But he's in college. Is what is even alarming. He's in college. So I mean, problem solved. The level of victimhood that we see in the society today, it's alarming. It is crazy. And I still would not understand how people would rather see fault or see a problem than trying the best they could to fix it. But of course, no, is a problem is mentioning wealthy black people. The thing that lots of people don't even know is America is the only country, point it anywhere, America is the only country where you would come from nowhere and still rise to something. And that's the truth. You want to know why? Because America is a land of opportunity, and it has enough for others, enough for everybody, except you don't want to see the opportunity from it, or except you don't want to benefit from it. Then you just stay out here, keep complaining.
Well, come to the mic, please. Can you come to the mic?
He want me off the mic.
Come, no, it doesn't matter about recording. Can you come to the mic so we can hear your question, please?
Come on. We
no,
double
it's
team the
so
mic.
we can get the audio in.
We can double team the mic.
Just
It's
ask
okay.
the question, and I'll try to answer your question. Hold on one second. What's your question?
How does everyone have an opportunity when systematically the U.S. has multiple inequities within?
What inequities? Can you explain one?
Inequities in education.
Wait a minute, inequities in education, what does that mean? Do you consider yourself a minority?
I do.
Is the country against you?
Systemically, in a way, it could be.
But it's not. You're here. You did what you're supposed to do to get here. That's what it's about, individuality. If you do what you need to do, you'll be here.
You as in everybody on this campus.
Listen, some people grow up in a terrible environment. Can we agree? Some people in that terrible environment make positive decisions to get out of that environment. Some people, it takes longer in life to do that.
Like
and that's not a
5%?
black thing. It's a everybody thing. There's poor white people in this country too. Do you not forget that? Most people on food stamps are white. Most people incarcerated are white.
Most people in the country are white.
Most people get killed by police are white.
Most everybody in this country is white. What
So
does
what I'm
does
saying-
that, what does
what
that
I'm saying
statistic
is
have to do with anything?
That if poverty was just relegated to black people, it would only be black
You
people that
talking
are
on a
poor.
script. I can't listen.
All right, come on.
Thank you, the officer Tatum. Imagine thinking that everybody is against you. Imagine thinking that people against you or the system is against you, yet you're still coming to benefit from that same system, or you're still going to that same system that is against you. You've got the opportunity that people don't even have. Now, rather than you using that and creating an avenue or opportunity so that others would also be part of it and benefit from it, but no, you stay out here complaining. It is somebody's problem because America have got lots of white people in it. So I mean, the white people should run away or leave America so that you would exist. Make it make sense. What type of mindset is that? But of course, it's always going to be the white man's problem. You don't have any part of it to fix it. The white man caused the problem, so the white man should come fix that same problem you have an issue with. But somebody out here is telling you to see the opportunity, see what you've got, and you don't want to take it. Make it make sense. It's hard to have a conversation with people like this, or people who think like this, who always see a problem, or who constantly want to think like a victim or think as a victim, because obviously this is what they know. And going to college again to even pay college debt or go on college debt to get worse or 10 times worse than you were is a problem. It's a problem that we really need to fix in the society today. But the officer Tatum did an incredible job. I think we need more people like the officer Tatum. Also, what people really need to know is victimhood is a choice. You can decide to liberate yourself today and be a victor, or you can choose to remain a victim and still keep complaining about the things that are wrong in America or with the system. Let me know what you think about this video. I would really love your thoughts and comments in the comment down below. You can share other useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.